when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Disney sequel songs.
For a moment, life is cool.
For this list, we'll be looking at the greatest tunes from second and third installments of our favorite Disney movies. We'll be sticking to animated movies for this list, so don't hold out for any live-action films.
Trust she's always there, watching as you grow.
If we missed any of your favorites, let us know in the comments below. Number 10. There's a Party Here in Agrabah, Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Neither sequel to Disney's Aladdin exactly has the magic of the first, but they do have some pretty banger songs. Out of Thin Air, a ballad between Aladdin and Jasmine, and Welcome to the 40 Thieves come to mind as some of the best numbers from the third movie. But there's something undeniably special about There's a Party Here in Agrabah.
There's a party here in Agrabah, there's excitement in the air.
The song marks the return of Robin Williams as the genie, seeing as he forewent voicing the character in the second film, Return of Jafar.
So if you're a pauper or a shaw, do something with your hair.
It's a jazzy opening number celebrating the upcoming nuptials of Aladdin and Jasmine.
And get married and it's gonna be the wedding of the century.
Williams sings with his signature gusto and pizzazz, making this one heck of a ride. A magic carpet ride, that is.
But there's something missing. Yes, aha! Where is the groove?
Number 9. You're Only Second Rate, The Return of Jafar. Speaking of Return of Jafar, this direct-to-video sequel doesn't have quite the number of great songs that the third movie does, but one in particular does stand out from the rest.
I must admit, your parlor tricks are amusing.
Jafar's big song, You're Only Second Rate, serves as a sort of diss track to Genie.
You can try to slam me with your hardest stuff, but the double whammy isn't up to snuff.
Throughout the song, Jafar pokes fun at Genie's powers and thwarts his attempts to beat him at every turn. Of course, emphasizing the fact that Genie is second rate.
You know your hocus pocus isn't tough enough, and your mumbo jumbo doesn't measure up.
Not only is the narrative structure of the song pretty good, but it's actually fairly catchy as well.
You'll make a better living with a spinning plate. You're only second rate.
Number 8. As Long as There's Christmas, Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. We bet you didn't even know there was a sequel to Beauty and the Beast. It might not go down in the canon of great Christmas movies, but it does have some pretty good songs.
Mistletoe and snow, those things come and go.
Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas takes place sometime in the middle of the first movie, and involves one of the scariest villains known to Disney, a pipe organ by the name of Maestro Forte. Being voiced by Tim Curry, he sings a pretty spectacular villain song, Don't Fall in Love, and Belle's ballad Stories is sweet.
One day I will reach him, there has to be a way.
But the beautiful melody of As Long as There's Christmas takes the cake in this movie.
Lots of logs on the fire.
Lots of gifts on the tree.
The song is a great ensemble number that allows each character to offer up what they love about Christmas, accompanied by a stunning animation to boot.
There'll always be Christmas.
Number 7. I'll Try, Return to Neverland. Return to Neverland, a follow-up to the 1953 Peter Pan, isn't nearly as good as the original, but even an okay movie can beget a great song.
I am not a child now, I can take care of myself.
The story follows Jane, the daughter of a now grown-up Wendy, who finds herself in Neverland and meets Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. Much like the first movie, the sequel studies themes such as belief and faith, perfectly encapsulated by the song I'll Try.
I'm fine.
Its lyrics deal with overcoming doubt and learning to live with change, much like Jane has to do in the movie.
I try, but I can't see where you see.
And are set against a beautiful lilting melody that brings the song to life.
I try.
Number 6. Junkyard Society Rag, Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure. Lady and the Tramp 2 Scamp's Adventure is an often forgotten part 2, but dedicated Disney fans will know this movie is chock full of incredible songs.
In junkyard society, we're repelled by all propriety.
The plot follows Lady and Tramp's son Scamp, who longs to be wild and free, meeting and falling in love with a stray dog named Angel along the way. There's a great I Want song in A World Without Fences, a love song in I Didn't Know That I Could Feel This Way, and a tearjerker in Always There.
Always there to warm you in the winter.
But the showstopper of this film is none other than Junkyard Society Rag.
No pets you stroke and pat. You might as well be a cat.
In this little tune, the Junkyard Dogs introduce themselves and their rules in high-energy ragtime fashion, and it's a total blast.
Check out the junkyard. Step to our junkyard.
Number 5, Digatana, The Lion King 1.5. Every dynamic duo has an origin story, and none is funnier than Timon and Pumbaa's. The Lion King 1.5 tells the tale of how these two unlikely best friends came to be. No Lion King movie would be complete without show-stopping songs, so it comes as no surprise that 1.5 is full of them, with Digatana worthy of a special mention.
Quick before the hyena comes.
It's sung by a meerkat colony explaining why they need to dig so many tunnels, and boy is it a lot. The song is not only reminiscent of the whole Lion King vibe, but it's also just so gosh darn catchy you'll never be able to get it out of your head. Number 4, For a Moment, The Little Mermaid 2 Return to the Sea. Like mother, like daughter, but the opposite. The Little Mermaid 2 Return to the Sea follows the adventures of Melody, Ariel and Eric's daughter, who longs to know more about the sea even though she's forbidden to go there.
Melody, listen to me.
You're hiding something from me.
Apparently Ariel inherited her father's parenting tactics, but we digress. Melody finds out about her heritage and ends up turning into a mermaid. Cue For a Moment. The song serves as an excellent showcase for Tara Strong, the actress voicing Melody, but is also a pretty heartbreaking mother-daughter duet.
If only for one moment I had shared with you all I know.
At different points, Ariel sings with her daughter, admitting her regrets over not telling her about her past sooner. It's equal parts exultant and melancholic.
With you.
Number 3, Into the Unknown, Frozen 2. After Frozen's unwaning popularity, we didn't think there was a chance in Elsa's ice castle that the sequel could measure up, let alone actually surpass the original.
I can hear you, but I won't.
Even the company was worried that the second film wouldn't be as well received. Hey, when you have a song as admired as Let It Go was, that concern makes sense. Lucky for the creators, Frozen 2 broke box office records. It also didn't go without some pretty awesome songs.
What do you want? 'Cause you've been keeping me awake.
We almost went with Show Yourself, but nothing gets us quite as hyped as Into the Unknown.
Every day it's a little harder as I feel my power grow.
Much like Let It Go, Into the Unknown is a solo song for Elsa, one that allows audiences to belt out to their heart's content.
Into the unknown.
Number 2, When She Loved Me, Toy Story 2. You better break out the tissues for this one. In Toy Story 2, Woody and Andy are separated when a toy collector takes Woody for himself. After his toy napping, Woody meets a group of toys all part of a collection based on the TV show Woody's Roundup, including a cowgirl named Jessie.
When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful.
Thinking that Andy has abandoned Woody on purpose, Jessie repeatedly tries to convince him to stay. Eventually, she shares that she too once had an owner, Emily, who gave her away.
She began to drift away. I was left alone.
While Jessie tells the story, a tearjerker titled When She Loved Me plays over a montage that's sure to break your heart.
When she loved me.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Where Do I Go From Here? Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World. Yet another beautiful ballad sung by Pocahontas.
So many voices ringing in my ear.
I'm Gonna Love You, The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2. Jennifer Love Hewitt absolutely slays this one.
'Cause I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life.
There Is Life, Bambi 2. A wonderful wintry ballad.
There is life.
You've Got a Friend in Me, Hay un Amigo en Me, Toy Story 3. En español, por favor. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. He Lives in You, The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. One of the better entries in the Disney sequel canon is The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. It, coincidentally, also has some of the best tunes in its roster.
Night and the spirit of light.
There's a beautiful love song, Love Will Find a Way, a great number for Rafiki called Upendi, and a stellar chorus in One of Us. But just like the first movie, the opening song is noteworthy. He Lives in You was written for an album inspired by the original Lion King, and then used in the stage musical adaptation.
Night and the spirit of light.
The song works so well and is such a good companion to Circle of Life, it's no wonder they decided to use it again.
Wait, there's no mountain too great.
You know what they say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Reflection, he lives in you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.